Alright, today we're at Outbound Heli here in Palmer, Alaska. So we're going to check out the Knik River Valley and Knik Glacier and beyond. So we got Wade here before we go out, and yeah, let's go get in the helicopter.
The Knik River Valley, stretching east from Palmer, Alaska, is a landscape shaped by immense forces of ice and water. Its broad floodplain and steep-sided mountains tell the story of the last ice age, when glaciers sculpted much of south-central Alaska. During the Pleistocene, vast ice sheets advanced and retreated repeatedly, carving valleys, depositing sediments, and redirecting rivers. The Knik Glacier, one of the largest remaining glaciers in the Chugach Mountains, once extended far beyond its present boundary, reaching deep into what is now the Anchorage Bowl. As the ice receded roughly 10,000 years ago, it left behind moraines, gravel outwash plains, and the beginnings of the modern Knik River. Today, the valley still carries the imprint of glacial activity, with braided channels that shift and reform as meltwater surges downstream each summer. The Knik Glacier itself remains a living reminder of this geologic legacy. Spanning over 25 miles long and 5 miles wide, it is a massive river of ice flowing slowly from the high peaks of the Chugach. Its jagged seracs, deep blue crevasses, and towering ice walls demonstrate the power and movement that continue to shape the landscape. The glacier feeds the milky, silt-laden waters of the Knik River, which carry glacial flour, finely ground rock created by the grinding of ice against bedrock, into the valley below. Seasonal changes are dramatic. In summer, the river swells with meltwater, while in winter, much of the floodplain freezes, creating a stark, wind-swept expanse of ice and snow.
Oh, hi, I'm Christine. I'm one of the pilots at Outbound, and today we're on a Chugach Explorer with 2 landings. So we're kind of just exploring the toe of the Knik, and we'll head up, see some ridge lines, and then we'll actually head back down and land on the glacier by some blue pools.
So that's Knik Glacier behind us right there. So it's coming off the ice field up there, you said around 7,000 feet?
Yeah, it's about 7,000 feet of elevation at that ice field. So you can kind of see where it's like nice and smooth up there, where it's very snowy. In that area, it snows year round. So we call that the accumulation zone. It basically just snows and snows and snows. That snow compacts and eventually forms glacier ice.
Cool, and yeah, that's flowing all the way down Knik Valley here, and then so we're gonna do 2 landings. And do you have an idea of where you want to stop for our second landing, or we'll see that when we get there?
I mean, we'll see it when we get there, but I've got a pretty special spot planned on the glacier.
Okay, cool, let's check it out.
Exploring this environment from the air offers a perspective that few other places on Earth can match. Outbound Heli, based in Palmer, specializes in helicopter tours that provide access to the Knik River and its surrounding wilderness. From liftoff, passengers are treated to sweeping views of the Matanuska Valley, the rugged Chugach peaks, and the sinuous course of the Knik River winding across the floodplain. As the helicopter approaches the glacier, the scale of the ice field becomes clear. Immense walls of ice fractured into luminous shades of blue and white, stretching to the horizon. Some flights even land directly on the glacier, allowing visitors to step out onto the ice and experience firsthand the geologic forces at work. Flying with Outbound Heli is more than sightseeing. It is a journey into Alaska's living geologic story. The Knik River Valley and its glacier embody the power of ice, time, and natural change, and from above, their beauty and immensity are revealed in unforgettable ways.
All right, wait until you see this melt pool. Is that insane? Look at that.
They don't like rubber boots very well.
So you can do 1, 2, or 3 landings. I definitely recommend at least getting the second landing, the 2 landings. First landing generally goes on the glacier, but the second landing, you know, you can get up on a ridge or something. It's super cool. I definitely recommend at least 2. This is insane. And bring a swimsuit if you want to jump in there. Am I going to do it?
Yeah. Doll sheep and goats and things?
Not typically here.
Really?
Close to the edge, you can find moose, you can find bears. A lot of times the bears will be like on the hillside like this. There's plenty of berries for them to eat. If you were to see bears, they would be like a tiny little black speck. So I only see them about 10% of the time. They probably see us more often than we see them. But you can see doll sheep, also mountain goats. Mountain goats like to hang out like on the cliff edges. Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes on the ice. Just up there.
Let's go touch this water here. See how cold it is. Carefully. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take a drink of that if I can get down there. I should fill up my water bottle while I'm here. Let's see what underwater view is like. How was that? Okay, so I just jumped in, which was, yeah, it's pretty shocking. Obviously, it's probably just above freezing. But it's cool. It was an experience. I'm not new to ice swimming or cold water plunges, but this was pretty extreme. I got out right away because the shock of it, but that was pretty awesome. Okay, what are your impressions of today's flight, Aaron?
It is, of course, amazing to be up on a glacier on a beautiful summer day. It just never gets old.
How about you? You come here pretty often. What did you think about today?
I always love it out here. Like, this is so blue and it's beautiful. It's like the perfect day. So I'm loving it.
Perfect.
Yeah, awesome. I've been up in this area once before, and today was very different and so cool to be flying over parts of glaciers that you can only see really if you're flying. And I mean, landing, there's nobody out here, and we were just in this blue melt pool, and yeah, chance to see some wildlife and some mountains, and it was an awesome day out.
Chance to jump in the water.